Guys, I'm gonna need you to pump the brakes. Gonna need you to pump the brakes on that a little bit. Gonna need you to not be so easily impressed. Which might sound kind of weird. This might sound a little strange. I'm gonna need you to reserve your admiration just a little bit. Because there's this mistake that we can make where we put someone on a pedestal, we give them this magical allure. It could be someone in the gym that has outstanding results. They look fantastic, they're freaky strong. It could be someone successful in business. How did they do it? It could be anything. Anything that someone's accomplished that is, admittedly, worthy of some praise, worthy of some admiration. The reason I want you to be cautious with how much you do that is because it usually makes sense. It usually makes sense the reason someone has what they have, can do what they can do, can speak in the way they can speak. It's usually 9 times out of 10 because they've put in an extreme amount of time and effort into whatever that thing is. That's it. That's it. We need to take the magic out. Because what happens when we look at them in such a pedestalized type of fashion, we're inherently saying to ourselves that we can't do it. You're inherently saying to yourself, it's out of reach. Let's take the magic out. The person that's in fantastic shape, if you ask them, so how long have you been paying attention to what you eat and training in a certain way, they'll usually tell you years. If they look really freaking good, 5 to 10 years. If they look like they're damn near on some sauce, on some gear, fake natty status, it's probably a 10 to 15 year lifting journey of multiple cutting cycles and multiple bulking cycles. They've put on some quality muscle mass. They're bursting out the seams, and it's been a long, long process to get there, but we just see them on that one day, on that first encounter, on the screen or in person or whatever, and we're like, man, look at that. That's crazy. Is it? And I'm not saying this in a negative way, like we should just be not very impressive. It's just it's mid physique. Like the freakiest looking athlete you've ever seen. You're like, I mean, it's whatever. I'm not saying, don't be silly, don't be stupid. Don't be impossible to be impressed. But monitor how you perceive what it feels like. What am I trying to say here? Monitor the way that you admire them. Is it in a sense of like, that's insane, that's impossible, that's supernatural, that's next level, that's something that's not for everyone? Well, it's definitely not for you now. Now that you said that, now that you put that out there. Are there outliers? Are there exceptions? Of course. Every once in a while, people would come in just off the street to the gym I used to work at. It'd be like their first time deadlifting. They might pick up 300 or 400 pounds on day one. They don't even know how to deadlift. The technique might be horrendous. And everyone's like, what the hell? And they're like, what, is that good or something? Every once in a while that'll happen. With genetics, that plays a large role. Sure. There are exceptions, but why would you measure by exceptions? Let's look at the rule. Most people that are really successful in sales is because they've been doing sales a really long time and they've mastered the science. Really amazing artists, they've been drawing since they were 5. People that you might admire here on YouTube, content creators, they've probably been doing it for years and years and years. Trial and error, slowly but surely perfecting their craft. You guys, there is no magic, there is no secret sauce. It's just doing the damn thing over and over and over again until you get an outstanding result. People that have outstanding results have done the damn thing over and over and over again. Let's take the magic out. Let's take the allure out. Let's look at it for what it is. You just got to put the reps in. That means you're capable of amazing things if you put the reps in. That means I'm capable of amazing things if I put the reps in. This is it. This is the whole game. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that helps. I'll see you in the next one.